Hello, hello. Today I want to speak about my tagline on my website. If you haven't seen it yet, my website, then what are you doing with your life? The link is in the description, as is the link to my program, Body Beautiful. So today I want to talk about that tagline, and the tagline came to me, I don't know when. And I say came to me because this is such an epic tagline. I didn't make it up, it found me. And this is the tagline: a fit mind creates a beautiful body and an epic life. There was no thinking, it was there. And so I myself am unpacking what it means and what it wants to be. Maybe you've read the book Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I read part of it because this was so intriguing to me what she laid out in this book, because this is exactly what happened with my vegan lip balm brand, Fra Lipo Lippi. Everything that transpired with this product and brand was beyond magic. And when I learned about the teachings of Neville and Seth, I think I was already into Abraham Hicks at the time, but not Neville and Seth. And when I learned about what they are teaching, I was like, holy shit, this is exactly all the things that happened with Fra Lipo Lippi. So I was able to connect the dots backwards and see the logic that is in magic. Seth says that life is no, it's Bashar. He says that life is way more than a fairy tale than we think it is. Like fairy tales is actually how life works. Isn't that comforting, that idea? So back to what Elizabeth Gilbert says in Big Magic, and that is that ideas, they go and find a host. And so when the host doesn't act on the idea, they will find someone else. If you're someone who likes to create and has a lot of inspiration, you know that when you have an idea and you don't act on it, at one point, it just like the energy leaves you. It's like, oh, I was so excited about this, but now I'm not anymore at all. So I have a little bit of a different idea about this. I think it's about the state that we're in, like the state creates. So you could see it's kind of like how Elizabeth Gilbert says the idea finds another host, but it's actually you are the host, but you're in a state where the inspiration left you, and you can shift to the state where the inspiration is fully present again. In any case, so a fit mind creates a beautiful body and an epic life. I just wrote a post about it, and I will link the post in the description as soon as it's up. And this is what it means in the broadest sense of the words. Everything in our life is mental first. All is mind, which is what is said in the Kybalion. And if you want to create an epic life and have and enjoy, because it's really about enjoying, isn't it? A beautiful body, then it first starts in your mind. And when your mind is jumping all over the fucking place because you cannot focus it on what you want, then you will have chaos. You will have probably a chaotic body, meaning you just don't really feel well in your body. You're anxious all the time. Maybe you're angry a lot. Like there's a lot happening. You feel a lot of things. And when you go to a mall, you go crazy because you just ingest all of that energy of all of these people. And you're like, what the hell? I want to get out of here. But when your mind is focused, like a well trained puppy, when it does what you want it to do, then everything falls into place effortlessly. And of course, life will be lifing. We came here for the growth and the challenge. We didn't come here to be airy fairy, happy clappy 24/7 because, dude, that would get fucking boring. I know it would. In any case, you can argument on that or argue with me on that. I don't really like arguing, so maybe argue with someone else. Well, not completely true. Sometimes I do like arguing, but only when it ends in something amazing. So, back to a fit mind and how it creates a beautiful body and an epic life. So, for me, it is about mental fitness. It's mental fitness. And your mental fitness will determine, your level of mental fitness will determine your life experience. So it's practicing, right? Dandapani, maybe you've heard of him, a monk with amazing teachings. He kind of feels to me like Jay Shetty, but then without hair. Like they really feel to me like they're part of the same soul family. Like these clusters of people that feel the same and that have the same demeanor. And yeah, so Dandapani is kind of well, he's himself. You could also say Jay Shetty is kind of a Dandapani, but with hair. He said at one point in an interview, he said, people say focus, focus, focus. But no one has ever learned how to focus. Everyone has learned how to be distracted. And so with the mind, what it needs is practice and focus. Like you go to the gym to train, let's say, your booty, because a lot of people train their booty in the gym, mostly women. I don't, by the way, but I see a lot of fit girls or wannabe fit girls, and they train their booty because they like big asses. When I grew up, everyone wanted to have a really small ass and as flat as possible. But I digress. So you can't expect to do one weighted squat and then have an amazing popping booty. Maybe you can, like, if your mind is really strong, like when your mental focus is like out of this world, like Buddha. I think Buddha would be able to do one squat and have a popping booty. I don't really think he would care, but maybe as a demonstration what a focused mind could do, he would, maybe when he would be alive at this point in time. Who knows? I'll ask him when I'm in a meditation. But so you don't expect that to happen either, do you? So the same with the mind. It is important that you train your mind so that it focuses on what you would like to experience. Because actually, Bashar also said that we don't conjure up stuff out of nowhere. Manifestation is not the process of conjuring up stuff out of nowhere. It's like Neville said, creation is finished. And so manifestation is you moving to a different frequency and then stepping into the version of reality where the thing is already so, where the experience is already so. And yes, we work with linear time on planet Earth. We don't have instant manifestations mostly. It is possible, and I've experienced it multiple times, and it's actually happening more and more and more. The more focused and the more relaxed and surrendered you are in your body, as Florence Scovel Shinn said, your ships come in over a calm sea. The calmness and the sea being your nervous system, so you shift really easily to a different version of reality. And now I'm kind of lost my point, but it all comes back to the same, and that is practice, practice, practice. Oh, I think that was it. You're practicing your reps. You're getting your reps in. And that's what's necessary to have that mind, a fit mind, like a fit body, a fit mind. Anyway, you get my point. So a little bit of sales talk again. If you would love to work with me, yes, it looks a little bit pricey. And, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe like, fuck no. Pricey. I am so going to gift you this money because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of just going all over the shop with my body and my mind and my life. I don't like my life. Please help me create an amazing life. So if that's you, it's actually, when I think about it that way, it's nothing. I mean, come on. Your life, an epic life for that amount? Where can I sign up? Okay. This is what I wanted to share with you. I wish you a beautiful rest of the day, and you will probably hear me tomorrow, or maybe not. We'll see. Sending you much love. Ciao.